Imagine being one of the wealthiest women in the world, living a life of unimaginable luxury, yet rarely stepping into the limelight. This is the reality for Françoise Bettencourt Meyers. Amidst her vast fortune running into billions, Françoise stands as a testimony to silent power. Even in her ultra-private life, where she dwells in mansions, travels in private jets, and dines at the world's finest restaurants, her extravagance never overshadows her astute business strategies and judicious practices at the helm of L'Oréal, the beauty giant. Her prowess isn't loud, but it echoes worldwide. But Françoise's journey to vast wealth wasn't without its share of trials. The bitter inheritance dispute between Françoise and her mother, Liliane Bettencourt, remains a significant chapter in her life. The conflict was intense, making headlines across the globe and adding a layer of complexity to an already extraordinary life. Unlike most billionaires, she chooses a life away from the spotlight, a rarity in today's fame-obsessed world. But how exactly did Françoise come to possess such colossal wealth? And how does she manage it so successfully to maintain her ultra-private life of sheer luxury? What are the business strategies that have led to such powerful management of her family fortune? What lessons we learn from this bitter inheritance dispute? Let's dive deep into her story. Françoise didn't build her fortune from scratch. Instead, she inherited it from her family. This isn't just any family. We're speaking of the powerful Bettencourt family, owners of the world-renowned beauty empire L'Oréal. The Bettencourts have been in the beauty business for over a century, and their wealth has been accumulating since the company's inception in the early 20th century. Françoise's grandfather, Eugene Schueller, was the founder of L'Oréal. He started the company in his own kitchen, developing hair dye for Parisian women. From such humble beginnings, he built a business that would eventually become a global cosmetics powerhouse. When Eugene passed away, the reins of the company and the accompanying wealth were passed to his daughter, Liliane Bettencourt. Liliane, Françoise's mother, was once considered the richest woman in the world. She held the family's wealth and the control of L'Oréal until her passing in 2017. That's when Françoise Bettencourt Meyers came into the picture. The entire family fortune, along with the controlling stake in L'Oréal, was bequeathed to Françoise. Inheriting such a fortune is one thing. Maintaining and growing it is another. Françoise's story doesn't stop at inheritance. It's a tale of perseverance, savvy business strategies, and an uncanny ability to stay out of the spotlight while managing one of the world's biggest beauty empires. And that's what we'll dive into next. Inheriting a fortune is a huge responsibility, but Françoise has proven she's up to the task. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers, a name synonymous with wealth and power, has shown an incredible aptitude for managing and growing her inherited fortune. As a prominent figure on L'Oréal's board of directors, she plays a pivotal role in steering the company's direction. Her strategic vision and business acumen have been instrumental in the company's continued growth. She's not just a passive participant in her inherited empire, she's an active player, making critical decisions that shape its future. Beyond L'Oréal, Françoise has also been a vigilant guardian of her family's wealth. She has leveraged her resources intelligently, investing in a diverse portfolio of assets to ensure the fortune's longevity. Her financial strategies have been marked by prudence and foresight, demonstrating her understanding of the delicate balance between risk and reward. But her wealth management skills are not just about preserving the fortune. She's also committed to using her wealth for good. She's been known to generously support philanthropic causes, reflecting her belief in giving back to the community. And yet, despite her immense influence and wealth, Françoise shies away from the limelight. She's not one to flaunt her fortune or seek out public attention. Instead, she's content to work quietly behind the scenes, focusing on her role as the keeper of the fortune. Despite holding such power and wealth, Françoise prefers to stay out of the spotlight. Unlike many billionaires, Françoise shies away from the public eye. Indeed, Françoise Bettencourt Meyers is not your typical billionaire. She's an anomaly in a world where the wealthy often flaunt their fortunes. Yet she remains a mystery, preferring the company of books to the glare of camera flashes. She's an enigma tucked away in the heart of France, far from the public scrutiny that often accompanies such immense wealth. This isn't to say that she's hiding. No, Françoise simply values her privacy. She's a woman who cherishes tranquility over tumult, solitude over spectacle. But don't mistake her silence for inaction. Françoise is a woman of action. Her philanthropic endeavors speak volumes. Her wealth isn't hoarded, but shared. She's a patron of the arts, a supporter of education, and a champion for scientific research. Her vast fortune fuels innovation, cultivates talent, and ignites hope. Her wealth is a tool, not a trophy. It's a means to make a difference, to leave a positive mark on the world. She's not interested in the limelight, but in the light she can shine on others. And so the unseen billionaire remains largely unseen, not because she's hiding, but because she's busy making the world a better place. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers is a testament to the fact that wealth and fame do not always go hand in hand. Françoise Bettencourt Meyers' journey to wealth is a story of inheritance, responsibility, and privacy. She's a silent billionaire who inherited an immense fortune yet chooses to stay out of the limelight. Her story teaches us about the importance of managing wealth wisely and living life on our own terms. It's not just about acquiring riches, it's about what you do with them and how you live your life. Join us next time as we explore more inspiring stories of the world's wealthiest. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for updates.